Hey guys, Adam Briley here. Wanted to just make a little video. This past week I have had the privilege to talk to three incredible people. One is a gentleman that I actually been watching over the last couple of years. He's 27 years old, so him and I are about the same age, and he's just has built this incredible company. I mean, he's been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneur magazine, been recognized by Inman News as well. I mean, just has truly developed an amazing company. And he and I actually, I had the privilege to talk to him here this last Monday, and really, it's amazing when I'm able to talk to people like this because he grew from, I think he had a little under 40 employees beginning of 2012, and he grew to almost 100 employees by the end of 2012. And during that process, he also ended up laying off 40 people. So I mean, that's a lot. And so basically the main points that I really took from him was, and I took some notes here that I emailed to myself, was, it's so important to know, like, what is the company's vision, what's their why, because especially that the Generation Y people, we're very passionate people, so they want to know, what is it that the company they work for is, what is it that they're passionate about, and what are they all about. So for me, it's very important to crystallize that and make sure everyone on your team, your company, knows that. And that's something that we're working on our team to really revamping that and working on it to crystallize it, to make sure it's crystal clear and everyone knows what we're all about. Because I truly know here on our team, on the Briley's home selling team for selling residential real estate, I know we truly have an amazing thing, and we have amazing people, and I love our group, and just really putting it in visual and telling it through stories, and just any way to convey that to your team members. And then the other thing too is what I thought was very interesting. He said he has 10 people that are mentors slash advisors that he's constantly staying in touch with. And I've always been looking to reach out to people that do stuff better than me, that I could get advice from. So the thing is, maybe you could think about is who's your center of influence as far as who mentors you, who is your advisor on what you're doing in your life, and that can be anything. It doesn't have to be business. It can be personal relationships, maybe through the church, whatever it is. I think it's very important. So I want to be actually more systematic of surrounding myself with people that are mentors. So that gentleman, he was extremely interesting to talk to, and I look forward to talking to him more. Another guy, he's actually a client of mine, and he and I actually sat down this last week for breakfast, and had a very long talk, and it was incredible. He is a higher exec at a huge company, nationally known, but he's based out of here in Omaha. And I think the biggest thing I got from him is he and I talked a lot about what me and the first guy talked about. But the thing I really took from him was it's all about the customer experience, right? So he said what's your journey map? What is, as far as us employees, every step of the way, literally what I want to do is map out and put it in a visual way. Like, I'm thinking about literally drawing it, painting it on our office wall. So from very start, whether from when they first come in our door or we first start talking to them to the time the deal closes and they're getting their check, literally map it out. Who's in charge of what part of that process through the whole way, and then that way the whole idea there that I get from that is so that your customers get the same exact experience. What is your brand promise? And so I thought that was very cool. And the last guy I talked to, as well, as he's actually on my team, I go to him all the time to talk to. His name is Josh. He's a great guy. I learn a lot from him, and he and I are always brainstorming. Just kind of again talking about your vision, where are we going, And it made me think too of probably the next books I'm going to be jumping into is some Gen Y generation books on, you know, how to connect more to that generation. Obviously I'm a younger guy myself, but I think it'd be good for me to learn a little bit more on that too. So I've been reading lots of books lately. I think I'm going to start I'm going to reread The Rhythm of Life by Matthew Kelly, and Off Balance is probably going to be the next books I jump into. One last thing I want to start or leave with is the first guy I talked to. There is a website called readit4.me. You pay $30 a month, and what this website does is it literally summarizes books for you. So, you know, most readers are readers, is, you know, so if you find a book on there, you read the summary. If it's something that really pops out at you, then you can go purchase the book. So I thought that was a very cool thing to know. So I hope you guys are doing good, and hopefully I can start making some more of these about some of the stuff I'm learning in some of these books. Alright, have a great weekend, day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.